Hello, 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 how are you? Welcome. 3 words, I need help. 3 words that are so easy to say, but yet so hard for people to say. I was down at I was at a meeting this morning and they had people testifying on this issue. And one of the ladies got up and she was a grandparent raising her grandchildren, and she was crying and she said, I need help, but I don't know how to ask for it. And my heart broke for her. If you need help, you've got to learn to be able to say to people, I need help. It could be, I need help with childcare. I need help managing my life. I need help trying to figure out what's standing in my way. I need help getting groceries. Anything. You've got to learn how to ask. And I think this is such an issue with women, because it's hard for women to turn around and look at people and say, I need help. Can you help me out? Can you, watch my children for an hour so I get a break? Can you help me figure out my business so my business can take off and I can start, making a difference in people's lives? Can you just listen to me for 5 minutes, because I don't have anybody that will listen to me? Will you hear me for 5 minutes, because I don't have anybody that really hears what I'm saying? Ladies, we have to learn how to say, I need help. We can't get to the end of our rope. This woman ended up losing her job and her car. Her car was repossessed because she didn't know where to turn to ask for help. She didn't know how to get help to help raise her children. She was, I'm guessing maybe 50, 55, working. She wasn't prepared to start raising 2 grandchildren, and they were just dropped in her lap, but she didn't know where to ask, and she didn't ask anybody. Sometimes you may not know where to ask, but ask anybody you run into, because sooner or later there's always that 6 degrees of separation. You're going to run into that one person that's going to be like, I've never done this kinship stuff, but I know, call over here because this is what they do, or go here. Or if you call them and they don't answer, keep calling them. Or if they call and they don't answer, try to figure out your next step. Always ask for it. Don't sit at home at night crying. Don't sit on your cold bathroom floor sobbing because you need help, but you're not reaching out to anybody. Don't expect people to look over and say, do you need help? Can I help you with something? Do you need help with groceries? Do you need help taking your kids? Nobody at her workplace reached out and asked her if she needed help. And that was, you've got to ask. People may not know. People are so busy in their day-to-day life that sometimes they're not paying attention to, do you need help? And sometimes you get so caught up because you think what you're going through is unique to you. And sure, it's unique to you because each one of us has our different experiences. Each one of us has how we come to the same issue differently. You can say, well, there's, 500,000 people out there that teach quilting, but only one person teaches quilting like you. There's how many people out there, millions, that are raising children, but there's only you that has your unique set of problems because they're unique to you. But if you don't reach out, then you're hurting yourself, because there's people out there that will listen. There's people out there that will say, I can help with that. If you're tired of trying to figure out why you can't get out of your own way, why, you take 1 step forward and 2 steps back, and why things just never seem to work out for you. If you don't ask why, if you don't ask for help, then you're going to wrestle with this for a long time. The best thing I did is when I started reaching out and asking for help and asking people, if you were in this situation, what would you do? And sure, the people I asked may have been like, I don't know, I've never been in that situation, but I know so-and-so does this, give them a call. Or I know so-and-so is a coach, or I know so-and-so teaches quilting, or I know so-and-so has, owns a daycare and, may be able to watch your kids for an hour off the books once a week. Or I know so-and-so that works at a grocery store and, can help you out with some sales items before they go on the floor. I don't know a lot about grocery stores, obviously. People are here, people want to help. But if you don't ask for help, they don't know you need help. So although they're just 3 words, I need help, learn to say them. Learn to Ask for it. Don't sit at home suffering. Don't sit at your office looking out the window thinking, when's it my turn? When is it my turn to have the job I love, the life I love, the husband I love, the significant other I love, the anything? Because your turn's now. Your turn isn't down the road. Your turn isn't, 10 years from now. Your turn's now. Because if you're asking the question, the universe is putting that question in front of you. So it's your turn now. But the universe may be like, it's up to you to seek it out. It's up to you to go after it. It's up to you to research it. So if there's something you really want to do and you keep waiting for that to be placed in front of your pathway, that's not how it works. Not unless the universe is just so tired of waiting for you, it puts people in your pathway. But a quick, short path is just to say, I need help. How can you help me? Google. You can Google anything nowadays, good Lord. You can start there with, how do I find help in this specific area? Ask for it and it shall be received. So if you're looking for support, you're looking for help, start asking for it. Commit to make 2019 the year that you're going to ask for help. Because if you want to make 2019 your best year ever, that's the beginning, that's the starting point. How do I do whatever you're trying to do? How do I achieve this goal? For that woman, if she would have asked for help 6 months ago, she might not have found herself in the situation she's in now, because she would have at least been able to eventually find a starting point for how does she take care of her grandkids, get some kind of stipend, how does she find, the DES daycare for grandkids, for a whole lot of stuff. Don't wait until your life is a complete shambles. Don't wait until you're just sitting at home lost and confused. Ask for help. Because there's so many people out there that want to step up and help you. And somebody will eventually direct you to where you need to go. If you have any questions, let me know. Please share this. Please share this with everybody. I know I end every video with sharing is caring and send it out to everybody, but I think this is so important. I think this is such an important issue for women. I always talk, women need to support one another. Women need to stand up for one another. Women need to line up together for one another. Women need to help one another. And it's hard sometimes when you see somebody struggling, it's hard to go over and say, I think you're struggling, because a lot of people are prideful and there's nothing wrong with that. And they'll be like, oh no, I'm fine. Everything's great. Everything's good. As they're eating crackers and cheese or, bread and a little slice of bologna because they don't have any money. And you could have easily said, hey, let's go out to lunch today. I got a couple extra bucks. Let's go eat here. Let's go do that. That's what helping each other is. That's what supporting each other is. So please share this. And if there's anybody in your network that you think may need help, don't wait for them to say something, because maybe they won't. Sometimes you just need to look over at somebody and say, hey, do you want to go out to lunch? Or do you want to go stop after work for drinks? Or, how's everything going? I know you talk about going through a divorce. How's that going? Or I know, you've had some challenges with your children, or, you're taking care of your elderly parent. That's a whole host of issues. So please share this with everybody. Please reach out for one another. We will only be stronger if we rise each other up. That is how your life will be filled with such joy. So again, sharing is caring. If you have any questions, let me know. Put them in the comments below. I look forward to talking to you guys later. And I think tomorrow's Valentine's Day, a day of love. I love love. I love love. There's no better emotion. There's no better anything than love, than just feeling love. So we'll be talking about love tomorrow. Have a great day, y'all. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.